Hello, I'm Hanna Sillitoe, author of best-selling book Radiant. Now, the first thing I should probably tell you is that I'm not a doctor or a dermatologist. Chances are, if you've got a lifelong chronic skin condition, you've probably seen plenty of those. Yet you're still here, so you're still looking for answers. Now, that might be because you don't feel you've received the emotional support and understanding that you need. Maybe the medications you've tried haven't worked. Or perhaps your doctor has told you that for your particular condition, there is no cure. Well, I'm here to offer that help, support and understanding, and to tell you that you absolutely can heal your skin. How do I know? For 20 years, ever since being a teenager, I struggled with acne, eczema and psoriasis. For me, whatever was going on the inside in terms of stress and poor emotional well-being and a bad diet was instantly reflected on the outside. At 15, I was the spottiest kid in school. And to make matters worse, my best friend had absolutely flawless skin. My skin was always a problem. At 16, I developed psoriasis. My parents had psoriasis. There is a genetic predisposition, but the stress of my exams and my poor diet didn't help matters. And so for over 20 years, I was on various coal tar solutions, steroid creams, emollients, lotions and potions to try and heal this skin condition. Sometimes it was better, sometimes it was worse. But it was always there. And I think this is something only people with a skin condition will understand. This doesn't just affect you on a physical level. It massively affects your emotional well-being. My skin affected every single part of my life, from relationships to my career. There were nights when I couldn't sleep because my skin was so incredibly painful. And then 3 years ago, my life completely changed. I went back to my doctor. I just split up with my boyfriend. My diet was bad. It was Christmas. I'd been drinking far too much on New Year's Eve, and my skin reacted immediately. I was covered from my scalp to my ankles in this red, hot, scaly rash. On top of the plaque psoriasis, which had endlessly plagued my body, I now had gut-ache psoriasis, these little droplets that seemed to merge and form into big, red, angry patches of skin. It got so painful at one point, I couldn't stand the feeling of clothes brushing against my body. So I went to my doctor and I said, look, the medications we're trying, the repeat prescriptions, they're not doing anything. I need something else. And he said, that's fine. We've got a different medication you can try, a medication called methotrexate. Methotrexate is a chemotherapy drug. And I sat there in my doctor's office thinking, this is bad. My skin is painful. It's affecting so many aspects of my life. But I don't have cancer. Nevertheless, in that moment, I didn't say no. I was desperate. So I went home and I read everything there was to read about methotrexate. One of the potential side effects of this drug is organ failure. And when I read that, at that point for me, it was a no. And it's not just this particular drug. There are so many medications on the market that come with these awful side effects. Roaccutane has recently been cited in the UK as possibly having an involvement in teenage suicide. It's an acne medication. This is incredibly powerful stuff. We're not talking about the side effects of the odd headache or stomach cramp. This is really serious stuff. So what did I do? I turned down that medication and I decided to follow a 100% natural approach, which ultimately healed my skin. I began to see results within just 2 weeks. And after 30 days, I left the house in short sleeves for the first time in years. This for me was amazing. And I want to share exactly what I did with you. You see, it's not in the drug company's interest to cure you. Now, I'm not going to get started on big pharma or preach to you about conspiracy theories as to why the medical industry isn't out there to cure us. But taken simply on a logical level, think about it. It doesn't make business sense to cure people. What does make sense is to provide us with a medication that will suppress the condition until we stop taking it, at which point our skin flares back twice as angry, which means we need the medication again to suppress the problem. You see, we're only ever treating the symptom. We're not treating the underlying issue. And make no mistake, this is big business. Psoriasis alone netted the pharmaceutical industry over $7 billion last year. In 2022, 5 years from now, it's set to be worth $10.68 billion. This is huge business. They're not curing us. The cost of medication is going up, and the skin conditions continue to be on the increase. So what is the solution? Well, I'm here to tell you there is a 100% natural approach that will begin true healing from within. You see, the skin, whatever you're struggling with, acne, rosacea, psoriasis, dermatitis, it's just a symptom of an internal problem. Be that diet, stress, emotional anger. So that's what we're going to concentrate on. Cure the problem, and the skin will heal itself. And I'm not talking about a heavily marketed natural supplement. My intention is to teach you about food and the true benefits that food can have on your body and your skin. We're going to get you healthy from the inside out. And believe me, this is not about boring green sludge or soups or restrictive diets. I want to show you that by eliminating certain foods and introducing others, your diet can be exciting and vibrant and varied. Believe me, I'm a girl that loves my food. You know, a restricted diet or living on juice only was never going to be an option for me. I am going to teach you about juicing. It's a great way to get tons of vitamins into your body whilst giving your system a break from digestion. But this isn't solely about living on a restricted and miserable diet. I want you to enjoy this positive change. I want you to embrace this new lifestyle. You know, so many people say to me, but am I going to have to change my diet? Am I going to have to change my life? Well, yes, you are. But you're not happy in the situation you're currently in. Maybe you're not exercising at all at the moment. I'm going to talk you through step by step how we can get your body moving, and believe me, you're going to enjoy this. I was a girl who loved lazing on the couch, playing computer games, eating pizza, drinking wine. I used to look at those sporty, fit girls with impeccable skin with pure envy. Now I compete in triathlons, I kickbox, I surf around the world. Never in a million years did I think that would be me. And you know, it doesn't have to be you. I just want to prove to you that anything and everything is achievable. Alongside healing my skin, so many other medical conditions disappeared overnight. You know, my blood pressure was consistently high. It returned to normal. My dentist worked with me for ages to try and solve my bleeding gums. We were flossing 3 times a day trying to resolve this. Nothing seemed to work. I changed my diet, and my bleeding gums stopped. My kidney infections, which would flare up every few months. You know, I was on repeat prescription antibiotics for this. I didn't even have to call in to see my doctor. I could just phone and ask for them because it was so commonplace to have this kidney infection. It cleared up overnight. After just 2 weeks, my skin began to heal. This was true healing from the inside out. And as my body got better, my skin got better, and my life got better. So what will you get on my program? Well, firstly, I'm going to mail to you wherever you are in the world a copy of my book, Radiant. This is such a gorgeous hardback book. You know, it was so important to me when I spoke to my publishers about creating this book. I wanted it to be something that you would be proud to have on your kitchen worktop. For so long, I'd hidden my skin condition, embarrassed to discuss it with friends and family. I wanted to create this beautiful book, not a skin Bible that you were going to hide away at the back of a bookshelf. It's absolutely stunning. Full colour, contains over 100 recipes to begin healing skin from within. It contains my story and the stories of others who I've already helped to heal their skin. In addition, you'll receive detailed video tutorials on how to change your diet, your mindset, your lifestyle. I'm going to make this as interesting, as easy and as enjoyable as possible for you. You'll get instant access to my detailed skin clearing program. You'll follow the exact same steps that I followed to begin my skin healing journey. I'll share with you simple, super easy to follow recipe video tutorials. You know, my background is not as a chef. These won't contain complicated ingredients or involve doing anything fancy. I'm going to make this super easy for you and you can follow exactly what I do step by step. This program won't just change your skin, but your mindset, your diet, your overall health and your entire life. Sign up today and let's truly begin to heal your skin from within.